Did I tell you the truth about it the first time?
Huh?
Did I tell you the truth about it when it first happened?
Yeah, that you faked it so you could go to this date or whatever.
See, that's the thing. You're like the only person I told. Like, you and Parker.
Really?
You feel honored.
Man.
So, a few months ago, I was going to a college visit with Carlos. He was like it was like a junior college, and we were gonna go and like recruit people to like transfer to Graceland. And it was really nice. Like it was like they were just awesome. Like the cafeteria was amazing. There were like tablecloths and stuff, and just all this food to eat. It's like we ate and it was good. But then like as we were leaving, Carlos was like, "So are you upset about us having to have a calling night tonight?" That was an awful Spanish accent, but he's got a Spanish accent. So he's like, "Are you upset about us having this calling night?" And I was like, "Wait, what? We work tonight?" He's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Shoot! Like I had a date that night in Des Moines." And I was like, "How am I gonna get out of this?" And so then like I texted Parker. I was like, "Do you know how to fake or like do you know how to make yourself throw up?" He's like, "Yeah." So like walk me through it in a text. And so I was like, I started acting like I was feeling sick. I was like, "Oh man, like, could we like open a window?" He's like, "I'll turn on the air." I was like, right, turn it. So like he turned on freezing, so I was freezing, but I was like, "Oh my gosh, I just feel like I don't feel good. I don't feel well." He's like, "Well, I have to stop for gas." So like I was like, "Okay, good. I'll go and get a water. No big deal." So I go into this gas station. I go in the bathroom, and I'm like time it out so like I know he's like coming into the gas station to pay, and I start throwing up in the bathroom because I got to go on this date. So I'm like throwing up in the bathroom, and then I come out and I'm like, then I just look awful. He's like, "Are you alright?" I was like, "I just got sick." He's like, "Yeah." And like you look around, like everybody knows. And I was like, "Oh, I just got sick." So I bought this big old thing of water and like some gum. And then like we're in the car, and I'm like, "Oh, I just feel awful." And so I was like, I gotta like keep playing out this whole sick thing. Like I can't just throw up once. So after that, I was like, I'm not going to keep throwing up, but I'm going to pretend to, because I'm really good at faking throwing up, like, just the sound of it. And so out of nowhere, like, we'd be driving on the interstate, I'd be like, pull over, and he'd, like, eeeeee! And, like, stop the car, like, on the side of the road, and I would, like, tumble out and, like, pretend to throw up, because he didn't, like, want to come out and watch me throw up. So, like, for all he knows, like, I was really throwing up. And I, like, get back in. I made him do that, like, 3 times before we got back. So then, like, he went into the office, and I was like, "Jenny is sicker than a dog. Like, Jenny is really sick. She can't come in." So then I was, like, ready to go on my date, and then my date called me sick. So, like, he was sick, so he canceled the date. Is that awful?
That stinks.
But now
It's kind of like it's retribution.
Oh.
I mean, it's kind of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you fake pretend you're sick, and then he's actually sick.
Yeah.
It's like what my mom calls mocking is catching.
Yeah.
Except you didn't actually catch it, but you got caught without
Yeah.
a date.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Well, and then, like, nothing really happened with him, which is good, because he's kind of a douche. But, like, I learned a life skill. Like, I know how to throw up. So, like, you know how sometimes you eat something, you're like, I don't feel good. Well, you throw up and you'll feel better.
Huh.
Get it out of there. Or, like, if, like, I'm somewhere and someone's like, "Oh, that was rat poison," I'm like, "Don't worry. I'll just throw up."
I don't know how to do it myself.
You do?
I don't.
Oh, you don't? Do you have a good gag reflex?
I don't know. I almost gag every time I brush my teeth. So
Then yes, you have an excellent gag
yeah.
reflex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I stop recording?
Yeah.